What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before we hop in this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's get into this video. Today's video is going to be about, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. It's about being positive. I have a hard time sometimes being positive. Like, I'm the type, like, I'm always overthinking it in my head. So like, I always am like assuming something bad is going to happen, or like, what's the next wrong thing that's going to happen. I hate, and hate is a very strong word, but I hate the fact that I like can be very negative at times. And I do, like, sometimes I look for the worst in every type of situation, or like I'm always looking for like the next bad thing to happen, or I'm always like, I don't know, almost just like I always have a guard up and shit too, you know. But I really want to change that perspective. I really want to change my mentality when it comes to reacting to things, or when it comes to being negative. Like, I can be very negative sometimes, and I can look, like I said, I can look for something wrong in any little situation, and I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to be one of those people that, you know, can always find the positive in something. Or like, I always tell you guys to try to be positive, but like sometimes I don't always live by that, you know. And I'm just being honest. Like, I can be negative, and you know, my boyfriend has told me this. Like, I've had like old friendships sometimes be like, you know, you can be a little bit negative sometimes, you know. And I would get mad, or like sometimes I even do still get offended, and I do still get mad, because it's like I know that I'm being negative and I don't want to be, but it's like I'm getting mad at the it's a lot. But I really do want to try to be more positive in life, because like life is very short. Like, I know that we all know that crazy things happen every single day. Sorry, I just had a Coca-Cola, don't play me. But crazy things happen every single day, and our life is just so crazy, and life moves so fast. So I would rather just want to be more in a positive state of mind than always just being negative, or always, I wouldn't even say I'm always negative, but I do always look for like the bad in a situation. So maybe, is that negative? It might be, I don't know. But yeah, like I really do want to be be more positive. I want to be more just not so negative, you know, or just not always looking for something wrong that's always going to happen, you know. And I don't know like where that might come from in my life, or where that has come to a point in my life to where I just always think it's like where that kind of began. I don't know if it's like my anxiety or whatever the case may be, but I do know I want to get that under control. I do know I want to get that to the point to where I'm just like, you know, I am going to look for the positive in any situation. Even if something shitty is going on, I still want to be able to maintain that like sense of positivity in my life, or like keep that positive mindset in some way, if that makes any type of sense. I don't want to just automatically assume something negative is going to happen, or I don't automatically want to assume like something bad is going to like go wrong, you know, if that makes any type of sense. Like, I want to like, even if, like I said, even if something shitty is going on, or even if something like traumatic is happening in my life, or even if something is like, it might seem negative, crazy, or like it might seem bad in that moment, I want to be able to just keep a cool mindset, keep a positive mindset still. Like, and that's where my boyfriend, like, he is so positive, and he, like, no, I feel like no matter what he's going through, or no matter what he is faced with in life, he kind of just will always kind of keep a positive mindset. And I'm always like, how do you do it? Like, I wish like that I could keep a positive mindset even when something crappy is going on, or you know, like, even when I'm going through something like crazy, you know, like I can still maintain that positive mindset, or at least try to, you know, because like, of course, things like life is crazy. We all know life doesn't stop lifing. Okay, it is hard at times. It is difficult. It's a fucking battle sometimes, you know. But I do, like, people still are able to keep a positive mindset, you know, and I want to be one of those people. I want to be able to keep a positive mindset when something crazy is going on, you know, or when I'm going through a bad time. Like, I want to still, in some type of sense, keep a positive mindset, or just not always think like something negative is going to happen, you know. And like I said, again, I don't know where that comes from in my life, or where that like stemmed from, of like me just always automatically thinking something negative is going to happen, or something bad might happen. I don't like, if I could know, I would tell you guys, but I literally don't know. But like I said, no matter what, like I do want to be able to still be positive, or like, because I don't know, I just feel like life is so short, and I will look back on, I don't want to look back on life and be like, you know, I was always so negative in every situation, or I was always just looking for the worst in every situation, or I was just always, you know, thinking and assuming something bad is going to happen, you know. Because I feel like too, I'm one of those people too, I do believe in manifestation. And I do believe that what you put out there is what you get back. And if I'm constantly putting negative out there, if I'm constantly like putting worry and stress out there into the world, then that's all that's going to come back to me. I truly do believe that, which is probably why I'm making this video, because it's all coming back to me, because that's all I do is stress and worry, and I don't know. But sorry, am I having a meltdown? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just all over the place today in this video. But no, I truly do want to like be, just have a more positive mindset with things, you know, and I don't want to always just assume something bad is going to happen, or just always worrying. Like, I'm always, that's the thing too, I'm always like in my head, I'm always worrying, I'm always like, what's going to happen next, you know, and that again could be my anxiety. But it's just like, I want to get a grasp on that. I want to be able to, you know, even like I said, even though I know something crazy might happen, because life is life, you know, I want to still be able to have that positive mindset. I want to still be able to not let it affect my whole day, because when I'm going through something, and it can be something so small, it can be the tiniest thing, I will literally let it affect my whole entire day, and I will just let it just affect everything, like my whole mood, everything I have going on. Like, I just won't feel the same, you know. And it's again, that is something I need to work on, but I'm just telling you guys. But I want to also dead that. Like, I want to stop that. I want to be able to like not let one little thing that might be happening to me, or one little thing that somebody says to me, affect my entire day, or affect me to the point to where I'm just like, I begin to just not give a fuck, you know. I don't want to always have that mindset. I want to be able to, even if somebody does say something to me, because people are going to say things all day long, you know, I want to be able to, even if somebody does make a comment to me that I might not like, or I might not necessarily agree with, I want to be able to just not let that affect me, not let it, like, okay, yeah, you said that, but I'm gonna brush it off and keep it moving, you know, because there's more things out there that I should worry about, you know, like, and I will truly just let one thing somebody has said to me, and I will let it affect my entire day. I've always been like that, not saying like it's the right thing to do, not saying like it's good that I've always been that way, because it's not, like, that's not a good quality to have. I feel like, for me personally, I do want to be able to change that. I want to be able to just, whatever someone says to me, just not let it affect me and just keep it moving, you know. I want to truly have that type of quality, I guess you would say, or be able to like have that type of mindset when somebody says something to me, just not let it affect me or not let it bother me. I think what's so hard for me is like, I don't, and this probably will not make sense, okay? Like, it won't. It's like, I don't give a fuck what people say about me, but I do care at the same time. Does that make sense? Like, I don't give a fuck if like you judge me, you don't know me, and if you're like a random person, like if you have something to say about me, don't really give a fuck. But at the same time, I do. Like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to be judged, you know, even though I know people are going to judge me, and people will judge people every single day, you know, like, it does happen, but I don't want to be judged. Do I need therapy? Probably so. Truly. But yeah, like, I just don't want to be judged. So it's just like, I don't know. I am a mess, you guys. I'm trying to literally get it all together. I know. But yeah, like, I just, what am I trying to say? How am I trying to say this? I necessarily don't, I don't want to be negative anymore. I don't want to have negative moments. Like, I don't want to let one thing that I'm going through, I don't want to let one thing that somebody says to me affect my whole entire day and affect everything that I have going on. I need to put my focus on things that actually matter and that actually bring me happiness and bring me peace. Which, in that moment, I'm saying this now, but in that moment of like freaking out, or in that moment of like getting offended by something that someone says to me, I totally lose like track of what I'm saying to you guys now, of like just trying to worry about other things that are more important, and don't focus on what someone says about me or makes a comment about me. All that goes out the window, and I don't want it to, I want to be able to keep that sense of like, it doesn't matter what you say, your one comment about me or what you have to say is not going to affect my entire day. I need to keep that mindset, or keep that mindset, you know, of just not letting it affect me, pretty much, you know. And I kind of have always been that way. Again, I'm not making an excuse, like, I'm not putting that as an excuse. I've always just like got so offended when someone wouldn't say one little thing to me, or wouldn't make a comment about me, like it just would affect my whole entire day. And I don't want to be like that anymore. I want to be able to, because I'm 28 now, you know, I'm such a grown up. But, I don't know, I'm just kidding. I want to be able to just not let things affect me so much anymore. Not let, you know, little small things that somebody says about me affect my whole entire day, because at the end of the day, people are going to make their comments and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing like that I can do about it. You know, people are going to judge me, and that just is what it is. And that's something I have to just come to terms with, and there's just nothing you can do about it. Because I tell you guys, like, fuck what anyone has to say about you, but it's easier said than done. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, I'm just telling you guys, like, from my experience, like, it is. Like, of course, I tell you guys, like, fuck what anybody has to say about you. Don't worry about what anyone has to say about you. But like I said, again, it is easier said than done. Especially for me, like, it's harder. It sucks because I've always got offended when someone would say something, or I always was like on the defense, and maybe that's why now I have like such a guard up, which again, probably need to go to therapy for that. But yeah, I don't want to continuously like let one thing that somebody says to me affect my whole entire day, or I don't want to like, if I'm going through something, I don't want to have that negative mindset, because I don't want to be a negative person. Like, people don't want to be around a negative person. Like, people don't want to like deal with a negative person all the time, 24/7. Not to say I'm like negative 24/7, but I feel like it could get to that point if I don't like try to fix something now, or try to like do something about it now. Because like, I don't know, sometimes it can be easier to just be negative, you know, than it is to be positive, because life just be lifing. But I want to be more positive. I want to be on a more positive like mindset with life, and when things happen, I still want to keep that positive mindset going. Like my boyfriend, for example, and just people, like other people I see around me that, you know, they go through stuff, and then of course nobody's life is easy, but they still like keep some sense of like positivity within them, and that's where I want to like channel, you know, that's the era I'm trying to be in. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, I just had to come tell you guys this. Like, I just was needing to again vent to you guys, because y'all were like family. Okay, y'all are like my family that I love so much, so I just have to come and talk to you guys and just vent and just get it all out there, you know. And I guess I just never have really sat down and took the time to just be like, you know, maybe sometimes you can be negative. And I have sat and realized, like, you know, I can be pretty negative sometimes. So I do want to change that about myself. I do want to, you know, just have a more happier mindset, or more, not even happier, like a more positive mindset in life. And when I go through something, or when something's going on in my life, or someone makes a comment about me, I need to just be able to let it brush off my shoulders, and who gives a fuck. But like I said, I'm a work in progress, just like everybody else. You know, everybody is a work in progress. Everybody is like growing and evolving on a daily. I would hope. I hope that's what we're all trying to do and beyond. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I want to be more positive, and I don't want to let people's opinions or what their little comments affect me in any type of way anymore, you know. But yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, thumbs down. Comment down below what you guys think about it. Comment down below if you have any tips on remaining positive. I would love to know them. Yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.